Hi guys, basically I would like to speak to you guys today about which kind of medications you can take if you have ADHD. Um, so I've looked on the internet and checked out a few drugs for those people who are a bit confused and not too sure what to think about and not too sure where to go to look for the information about different ADHD drugs. But the latest drug that's come out is called Day Trainer, which is or Daytrana, which is actually a patch for people with ADHD. And the patch has methylphenidate in, which is the same as Concerta and Ritalin. And basically, a patch is probably like a nicotine patch you put on your arm, and your body absorbs the methylphenidate, which then goes to the brain and helps stimulate the brain, so you decrease your impulsivity and hyperactivity part of the brain, which is at the front stimulus. Basically, what I read about Day Trainer is actually it's good for children between 6 and 17. I'm not too sure what that means. I'm sure if it works for children, then definitely it probably work for adults as well. If you feel that you don't really like to take tablets and medication, a lot of people don't like to take tablets, especially methylphenidate, because it's actually a psychiatric drug which stimulates the brain and everything like that. So a lot of people don't like to do that. So basically, day training is good in conjunction with different therapies and counselling. That's what I read. But you can get more information on www.daytrainer.com. So you can go in there and check out the different side effects, because I'm not too sure everything about the drug. But check it out if you're interested. The next one is Stratera, which is atomoxetine. This is actually not an amphetamine drug, so it doesn't have like methylphenidate in, for those people who don't believe in taking those sort of drugs. But basically, it used to be used to treat depression a few years ago, but they found out that it didn't really work, and there wasn't any proof about it that it did work. And but they did find out that it was beneficial to people with ADHD. But check that out. Again, you can see that on www.drug.com. And there's lots of information about Stratera there, and what it's about and how it helps and stuff. So check it out. The next one is Concerta. That was the drug that I stopped using, and that's methylphenidate, which is the same substance in Day Trainer and Ritalin. This is a very slow working drug. It lasts between, say, 8 to 10 hours. Often your doctor gives you a dose of 80 milligrams at first. You need to balance out your right dosage, and actually can take a couple of months, and it can take quite a long time. But it's a capsule, and it's got a hard capsule with like a plastic membrane around it. So it actually gets absorbed in your body very slowly, which gives you a continuous and slow effect of methylphenidate in your body. I actually stopped taking that because the side effects of headaches, lack of appetite, weight loss, depression, aggressive moods, mood swings, anxiety issues, and sometimes actually feeling a little bit hyper than I normally am. But it's all up to the individual. Some people take it and they like it, and it works for them. So that's good. The next one is called Ritalin. Again, methylphenidate, like Concerta, but it's a much more fast-acting drug. So the tablet can kick in around about half an hour, and it will last up to 2 to 3 hours. That means often so that you need to take the drug about 2-3 times a day, depending if you just taking the drug if you're studying or whatever. But that's a fast and acting one. And you can check that out on drug.com as well. Next one is Adderall. I haven't done too much research on this one, but I'll give you the website so you can actually go in and check it out. But I think Adderall is, again, it's an amphetamine, and you can check that out on www.adhdnews or new.com. So go in there if you like to see what kind of benefits that is for you. Next one is dextrine, if I said that right, and that's another amphetamine. And these are fast working ones, so they last up to about 3 hours. So you need to check that out. And the next one is Cylert, if I said that right. It's Cylert, and the substance in it is called pemoline or pemoline. I'm not too sure about that one, but those you can all check out on www.drug.com. And again, that's an amphetamine and very fast working drug as well. Another one is a more natural alternative is your diet. A lot of people with ADHD, like myself, are dependent on fast carbohydrates, fast kicking foods like sweets or banana or a drink of cola or something like that. We're dependent on those, and that is something as well that does affect your ADHD if you use too much of it. Again, if you're studying, for example, and you're drinking too much cola drinks or whatever, or you're eating too many sweets or those kind of sweet products, it actually can set your brain in overdrive and become very confusing and actually be not very good for you. One thing that does help me as well is drinking coffee. If you like coffee, drinking a cup of coffee occasionally here and there does actually help you concentrate better. That actually works for me. And another one I can suggest is some nice background music. It's hard to do. I like all different kinds of music, but mostly crazy music, and that doesn't really set my brain, but it does make me feel good about what I'm doing, but it doesn't really help me because it sort of sets my brain on overdrive. But send some comments in if the drugs that I've mentioned that helps ADHD are not in my video, and please for people that are taking these drugs, leave their comments, both good comments and bad comments, because I tend to read all the time that the medication's all good, the beneficial, the help, but all the side effects don't really get mentioned, and I think there's a hidden truth there, because I didn't have a good experience from Concerta, but what I read about Concerta, it helps you, it does this, it does that, it helps you with your life and everything like that. But I didn't have a very good experience on that, and I think these drugs are stimulants of the brain, psychiatric drugs, and they need to be taken up. So if you guys have taken dextrine or Cylert or Adderall or even Day Trainer, leave comments about how they are and how they affect you, or good and bad, so we can all help each other. But I hope the video helps, and I'll speak to you guys again soon. Okay, see ya, bye.